G'day. I was just at the back mowing the lawns and had my headphones in, and Don't Tell Me What to Do by the Baby Animals came on. I've loved this song ever since the 90s off the Shaped and Dangerous album. Big fan of Dave Leslie's, but I've never actually sat down and tried to work it out. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to just do it. So I ran inside and I started to work it out. I had a look on YouTube and I couldn't see any tutorials. Not that I could see anyway. So please remember, this is just a really quick sort of nuts and bolts of the song. But I think I got pretty close. But Dave Leslie, please, man, if I'm not playing it right, I'd love it if you correct me. Okay. First of all, they're tuned down a half step. This is in standard tuning. Okay. But this is what I've worked out anyway. So. Okay, so that's the intro, D. It's like that D7 shape. So it's D, E7 over D. Sounds like a D sus2, and same thing shifted up a tone, so an E sus2, I would imagine. And then he does this kind of something like that. Okay, it's as I said, I just wanted to get the nuts and bolts of the song. I've never been one to play stuff 100% note for note. I'm way too lazy for that. So D, E7 over D, then so there's that little slide from the 5th fret on the G up to the 7th. Right, so you're going 7, 5, 5, so D sus2, and exactly the same thing. Okay. Then the verse. The verse, it was a little tricky at first, but that's what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing like I know Eddie Pruzik's playing a G bass, so D. So you've got the this is how I worked it out. Open G, 5 and 5, E and the A. So over a G you've got G, E, which is your 6, and A, which is your 9. So I guess, is that a G 6 9? I don't know. It's just what it sounds like to me, right? And I think you just back to D and a straight G chord. Then he does his thing. I don't know. Once again, I'm not picky about those kinds of things. It's pretty much it's just after the nuts and bolts of it. Okay. Then D, the straight sort of power chords. D, C, whoop, B minor 7, I think. E, A, F, D. And then in the second verse, the singing basically. So when they land on that D. That's almost as if that's the beginning of the cycle. That's what it sounds like to me anyway. The beginning of the verse cycle, but the vocals don't actually come in until that chord. A, F. Now, I presume Dave plays through a Marshall. With some nice humbuckers, so cranks it up. C, G, D. I think so. I think this is what it sounds like. something like that, and then it starts all over again, and then he does this crazy solo. Oh, it's so beautiful. It sounds like he's in the studio version. Anyway, it sounds like it's mic'd, right up, and or maybe even direct to tape. But at the second half of the solo, you can it's when he bends up to that D there, so you definitely get that room effect. So they've obviously had two separate miking techniques for that solo, and it's just beautiful. But anyway, I hope this helps. I hope this is, if it's accurate or not, I don't know. Like I said, I spent about 15 minutes on it. So if I'm playing some stuff wrong, please let me know, because it sounds right. That sounds right to me. But if there's a different way of playing it, please let me know. All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.